rewriting your story. If you're gonna break that failure mentality. It's very important that you learn how to rewrite your own story. Because you are the only one that has the final say so on how your story will end. You can't just take one section of the book and say that that's the end of all. See, this path that we've all been through, that's just one section of the book. That's not the whole book. That's not the whole book.
One chapter.
That's just one chapter. We got a couple more chapters to go. You see that? That's just one chapter. An early chapter. You see that? So on this road and on this journey, rewriting your story is pivotal. It's important. It's important. Why is it important? Because whether you know it or not, there's people reading your book right now. There's people reading your book. They're reading your book. They're reading your book. And whether you agree with it or whether you believe it or not, you have an interesting story. Very interesting. So on this journey, listen here. On this journey, you know where you've been, you know where you are, and you know where you're headed. Chapter 1. Y'all know what it was. Chapter 2, the recovery stage. Chapter 3, on the journey to success. You see that? You gotta rewrite your story. Man, you know, I've always heard people say, and I said this a few minutes ago, I've always heard people say, I remember my grandmother, my mom, you know, they used to have that, you know, it was the best wisdom that they had at the time, but they used to say, man, you made your bed, so now you have to do what?
Lie.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. I've heard it before. I do, to some extent, agree with that statement. But then, I grew up a little bit and started thinking. You're telling me that I made my bed, so now I have to lie on it. If I fully accept that, you're telling me that then there's no coming back. If I made my bed, you gotta lie on it. When you lie on something, I mean you start resting, do you not? You laying down. Sometimes you going to sleep.
That's the best you can do. You ain't get no better.
You don't get no better. So you telling me that because I made a mistake, because I've been through something, that's it? I gotta disagree with you. Because we've been through what we've been through, because we've encountered what we've encountered, because we've experienced what we've experienced, so you're saying that that is what's going to define me for the rest of my life? Absolutely not. I may have made my bed, and I will admit, I'll take responsibility for the things that I've done. But I'm not just going to continue to lay there. Because the moment I get up out of that bed, that means there's more than likely a new opportunity, a new day, a new chance. But if I continue to lay there, then guess what? Nothing happens.
It don't make no difference.
It don't make no difference. So I may have made my bed, but I'm not going to continue to lay there. Because I'm the one who has the say-so on how my story will end.
There you go.
The question is, how's your story going to end?
Be very successful.
That's right. I like what Jeremy showed us. Many of us are getting ready to receive those. Completion. That's a chapter to the story now. That's the road to success. That's a chapter. Overcoming the temptation. Man, that's a chapter.
We're doing for 36 weeks, twice a week.
That's a chapter.
I found out that I get to go one day a week now.
Listen to that. That's a chapter. You see that? That's a chapter. That's a chapter. Everything that you do to overcome something that you struggle with in your past is a great chapter in your book. How will your story end? That's a chapter. Not giving in. That's a chapter. Not yielding. That's a chapter. You gaining your confidence and respect about yourself back again. That's a chapter. You not feel like you're being beaten down anymore. That's a chapter. You loving yourself now again. That is a chapter. You not letting people treat you like what you really are. That is a chapter. Forgiveness of yourself. That's a chapter. How was your story in? See, when you break this cycle, breaking the failure mentality, I said before, I can't write your story. You write your story. And I like to say that every individual in here has a #1 bestseller. Because your story is interesting. So let's talk about how do we write your story. How do we write your story? How do we write your story? How do we write your story? I'm going to go from the top to the bottom. Like I wrote it wrong. #1, from the top to the bottom. The first thing you do when rewriting your story, you have to determine the role people will play in your story. You have to determine the role you will play, and you have to determine the role others will play in your story. This is your movie. This is your story. #1, let's deal with us. In your story, you play the victim or the victim? See that? It's nothing wrong with just playing the victim if you have a mindset that says that I'm transitioning to the victim. Because at one time we were the victim. But here's the problem. If we continue to play the victim role, and the victim role is those who continue to point the finger at others, those that are blaming others, those that won't take the responsibility for the things that they've gone through in life, that's the victim. Oh, you play the victor. The victor is the one who has already accepted responsibility and said that, hey, I made my bed, I played there a little bit, now it's time for me to get up, take a shower, put my clothes on, and go to work. That's the victor. You have to determine who you're going to play. Because if you constantly play the victim, then you just stuck to one chapter of your life.